Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be doing my first ever Project 10 pan, which is terrifying. I started watching a few YouTubers who do Project pans very regularly, and they do updates, and ever since watching Christine from Pink So Foxy's decluttering series, it's been very inspiring and very enlightening, so I think now I'm gonna do it myself and see how I fare on it. I'm on a complete spending ban, which I know some people are in a low buy. I'm completely on a spending ban. I'm not buying anything, purchasing any makeup, any beauty items, nothing of the sort. I have enough backup mascaras to last me too, so I don't even have an excuse in that regard. So, yeah, let's get started on my list. I have 10 things in this bag right here. First thing is the Benefit Hello Flawless powder, which does not come in this packaging. I just have it in a small Z palette at the moment. It's really messy, but it looks like that. I got this from How to Look the Best at Everything kit. So I got this powder that I depotted out of this kit, which is bulky, and I'm keeping it because it's beautiful, but I realized that I don't reach into it when it's in here. But now that it's in a Z palette, it's also kind of bulky still, so I haven't exactly solved the problem there. I just want to get this used up. It's very nice. It's a very nice powder. It works with me really well. It's not an exact shade match, which is a little bit of a problem, but I don't think I would mind repurchasing this, but we'll see how I get along with it once I actually get to using it up. Okay, number 2 is another Benefit thing. This is the Benefit Porefessional primer, which I know a lot of people like. I never really got along with it too well. Yeah, not sure. I think that, I don't think it really stops the oil from coming through. I don't think it increases the wear on my makeup at all. I think that now my skin is a little bit drier with the season changing. I think it's actually making my base product sit actually a little bit strange on my skin. It doesn't work with every kind of foundation that I have, so at the moment I'm just trying to get through it. I've had it for, oh gosh, too long. 2 years, maybe 3 years, and it needs to go. So usage on that is a little difficult. I mean, I can put it up to the light and I can tell that there are empty spots on there, so it's pretty much flat up to here. So we'll put that at my starting point. So yeah, next thing, another Benefit product. Wow, I promise these aren't bad things. I just want to get them out. This is a little deluxe sample. It's only 0.1 fluid ounces from, I don't know, some kind of Sephora deal, I'm sure, of the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow foundation in the shade Honey. I'm so money, honey. It's very cute. I've used this a couple of times also, and I have actually the larger size of this in the pump bottle that I got from the same How to Look at Your Best at Everything kit. So I want to get this out of the way because I find that I don't use this and I can't put this in that little pump bottle as well, just because it's so small and it just kind of rolls around in the bottom of the drawer. So it'd be nice to get rid of this. So the fourth item is the Maybelline FitMe concealer in the shade 20, I believe, 20 Sand. I really like this stuff. It's just also kind of old, and I've also purchased recently the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, so I might actually like this more. But since I have those two lugging around and they're the same kind of liquid concealer and the doe foot applicator, and there's a fiber on there, that's really gross. Let's pretend we didn't see that. What was I saying? Right, the NARS. Now that I have two of the same type of concealer, I don't think that that's reasonable, so I'm going to hold off using the NARS, which I don't know why I bought when I still had this in my collection. Regardless, I want to get this out of the way, so that's the only one, and then from there, after I use the NARS up, we'll see which one I repurchase. Next thing is another deluxe size sample from Sephora. This is the Perricone MD No Foundation Serum, which at the moment is a little bit dark for me. And the Benefit powder, which I didn't mention, is a little bit, just a half a shade light for me, so I'm hoping I can mix the two together. This is really nice. It's just not the best shade match for me. Comes in a little glass bottle. It's very fancy. Dropper situation. You have to shake this up really well. Yeah, I get along with it. It's not really an anything product. I wouldn't spend the money on this, to be quite honest. But yeah, not really any explosive, amazing, or really horrible thoughts about it. I also just want to get it out of the way because it's not my favorite, and it's just another sample that I got that if I don't force myself to use up, I never will. Next thing on my project pan list is this Etude House Easy Brow Pencil, which my sister bought me. She knows that I like really gray brow pencils rather than brown because I have really dark black hair and really dark black eyebrow hairs, so when I use brown on it, it looks really, really obviously filled in. So I much prefer a gray pencil. And Etude House is a Korean brand, so they're more tailored to Asian hair. So I think that's why it works really well. So this is the way it's packaged, which is the reason why I want to use it up. There's nothing particularly bad about it. I actually quite like this. It's just packaged really annoyingly, and I have another eyebrow pencil going at the moment. So I thought I'd pick the shortest of the two and go with that. And this is what it looks like. That's what the pencil is at the moment. I'm going to put Sharpie marks on all of these as well to mark my progress. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Swatch that for you. It's a bit of a harder pencil, which is great with brows, I think. Works well with me. And on the other end is this little brush, which I don't particularly enjoy, which is another reason that I want to get it out of the way. But it is a good brow pencil. I would consider buying it again, except the NYX Auto Brow something or other does come in gray. So I've been using that, and I have backups of that because I bought it during a cherry culture sale. So I think I'll be on that for a little while. Seventh thing on my list is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Now, if you can see a theme with this, it's deluxe samples and me wanting to get them out of the way. I find that they are small, so they don't get used. They lug around in the drawer. They're usually not the best match for me because I got it for free and I thought I should use my 3 samples per Sephora.com order to good use, and I end up amassing these amounts of samples that aren't bad. They're just not great and not the best things, and I wouldn't have purchased myself. So this is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in medium deep, which was another sample situation. I've been using this consistently for a long time now, and it doesn't seem like it will ever pan. One, because it's quite a dark quite a dark bronzer, so it's hard for me to use up anyway, especially now that I'm paler. But I've been using it as eyeshadow, etc., etc., and I can vouch for the fact that it does smell like chocolate. But yes, I would like this out of the way, please. I have some, I can see the edge of the pan from the side, but not much else, and I've been using it consistently for a while, so I'm a little worried about using this up, but we'll see. I just want to use it up as much as possible. Honestly, I don't even think that I will end up scraping along the sides and all of that, but because I will just be happy to see pan on this because it seems like the endless bronzer. We'll see. Next 2 things are lipsticks. The first out of the 2 is the Laura Mercier Sheer Lip Color in Baby Lips. Now this, I love. I think there was a hair on that. I'm sorry, that was gross. This is all I have left of it. And yeah, I love this stuff. Clearly I've used a lot of it. The thing is, I've just also had it for quite a long time now, and I would like it out of the collection. It's great, it's really moisturizing, it looks really natural, really, really nice on. Love that. The second of the lip products is the Revlon Lip Butter in the color Sugar Plum, which I also am in love with. It is this shade here. Now this, I will say, I'm going to swatch this somewhere else so that I can compare this better. This I will say is 100% a dupe for MAC's Plumful, which I will pull out in a second, but here's how much I have of it, and of course I'll draw another Sharpie line, which I tried to do. I don't know how accurate that is, but we will see. I just want to show you that it is a dupe for MAC's Plumful, which is this right here. And there you go, those two. I mean, they look similar enough to me that I don't need them both, and I'd rather have the MAC in my collection than the Revlon, just because this is a lot older than this. This is only a few months old. This is, I want to say, maybe 2 years old. So I'd like to get that out of the collection. Last thing is this Laneige Water Sleeping Pack moisturizer, which I also am in love with. I actually bought this in Singapore, and I didn't buy it. This is another sample kit situation that I got when I purchased the Cushion BB cream, which is this right here, which I also like, but it's too dark for me at the moment. So it's just a really good moisturizer. Again, just another one of those little sample sizes lugging around. Also, it's in a pot, so I find that it's not the thing that I go towards, so I'm going to force myself to use this up and get it out of the collection. But I would totally consider actually purchasing this in the full size. Yeah, I just wish it came in not a pot packaging. If it came in a pump, totally all for it. And I also don't know if this is available in the US, and if it is, if it's the same formula, so I'll go and check and see if I want that. But yeah, I'd like to get this out of the way. So yeah, those are my 10 products. I'm really excited to do this. It's going to be a complete challenge for me, so we'll see how I fare. But yeah, I will, I think, do either weekly or bi-weekly updates. Probably bi-weekly updates, just because it'll be a little boring and probably defeating if I do it once a week and find that it's not that much progress that I'm making. So yes, that is everything. My lip color that I'm currently wearing is MAC's Diva, just in case you were wondering. And that's it. I hope you liked this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will subscribe and stick along and watch how I progress in this venture of mine. My next video will be lip swatches of all of my favorite fall lip products, which, if you couldn't tell, I'm really digging. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!